guys, I am back. What a fun New Year's already. First of all, Happy New Year's to everyone. Let me put this on real quick. Okay, here we go. We're up. We are up. So, what a day. Now, if you are investing in XRP, XLM, you would have woke up to a nice gain. But let's see. Hold on, let me try this real quick. Hey, what's up, Manuel? Thank you for coming. Happy New Year. Appreciate you. Let's see. Do I? Yes, I saw that, Michael. Hence, that's why I'm up here. I'm just kidding. But hold on, I was just like admiring, my XRP portfolio here. But it's okay. We could talk about GameStop. Not important at all, but we'll talk about it later. Jimmy. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Let me try this real quick, because I just realized, there's a difference between a top chat versus live chat. So hopefully this will give me a better one. Okay, making sure my mic is on. That's good. All right. Let's go, you guys. Okay, let me see. Making sure this is on view. Okay, so Happy New Year's, everyone. Appreciate you coming in. Just gonna kill some time here talking about crypto a little bit. Of course, XRP broke out this morning, and also XLM. It's one of my biggest, portfolios so far. Now, okay, I may or may not do this. I'm just saying, I might take some profit here and then go back to GME, because I did kind of, shave some of my position, and in my trading account, I still have my moon back in GME. Don't get me wrong, but this is gonna be a nice kind of take profit. But I don't know. Again, I don't know how long it's gonna run for. My price target is the all-time high for XLM here. Of course, I've been accumulating, XLM and XRP for quite some time. So don't be following me, please, because, this might not be happening. But it's breaking out. I mean, it's been consolidating for a couple of weeks here. If you look at it, it's been in a downtrend. There we go. So that breakout, just like any breakout in the triangle of doom, or Dorito of doom, as we coin in GME terms, bull flag of some sort, right? Again, please don't take any trade based on this. Just doing this for fun, you guys. So that's the price target I'm looking at. I don't know how long it's going to reach there, but the psychological level is, of course, $1. So now, if it happens before GME breakout, of course, I'm going to trim some and then go back to GME again. Let's see. Yesterday, before the market closed, I did, oh my God, I'm so glad that I did this, you guys, on GME. Of course, I still have to pay that stupid bill that it comes. I already kind of take care of that already. So sadly, I had to sell some covered call for that. But I did grab some call option for the next few weeks. So that's going to do pretty good. So my strike price is 35 for GME. And then I grabbed 2 more at 50 for the end of January, January 24. So hopefully it's going to hit tomorrow. If he's tweeting today, of course, I am so glad that I waited. I should have waited to write covered call, but I couldn't, you guys. I have to pay my bill tomorrow, so I had to. I hate it, but I had to. But anyway, so let's get to the show. I know I'm not gonna be here for long, you guys. Sorry about that. Kind of a bit busy. Well, busy just researching and all that stuff. So like crypto and all that stuff, and yeah, kind of keeping myself busy. But anyway, so this is a pleasant surprise. I wasn't gonna wait until tomorrow to do my video and all that stuff, but I was like, hey, why not? You know, he just tweeted a couple hours ago, and I don't know, you know, people could decode it or whatever, but I think he's just trolling the media again, you know, or trolling the algorithm of some sort. But we'll see if the price of GME is gonna jump or not. I'm seeing, let me see, Robinhood is 24 hours. I don't see any price reaction in Robinhood quite yet, but you know, let's see, that was 2 hours ago. Yeah, it doesn't react to his tweet as much, but again, it might be, you know, just like the media was saying, his influence might be diminished as time goes on, but I highly doubt it. I think, again, if the algorithm is ready to send GME to the moon, you can't stop it, right? And so we've been kind of looking to, you know, the fact that the fundamental is improving and all that stuff, and the end of swap of some sort or low liquidity environment. You know, you've heard of the reverse repo, and the Fed is injecting the money again into the system, and so people are scrambling for cash, so to speak. Now, I don't know if the liquidity would rush into crypto market as well. And so maybe that's why, you know, there's an imminent breakout for XRP. Not sure there's a relationship between that, how it works out. But, you know, institution has been in crypto pretty a long time ago. They've been quietly kind of studying it while telling everybody it's a scam, right? If you do any research on the blockchain and what JP Morgan has been into, you know, it's been a long time, but I'll read the chat later. Just give me a minute here. But yeah, just my perspective is that, you know, when crypto pump, usually GME will follow as well, because some people who invest in crypto does have a bag of GME as well. So that's where the kind of two worlds kind of collide in that sense. That's why, again, you know, there's a correlation when Bitcoin kind of draw down, you could kind of see where GME is too. I wonder if it relates to XRP or not, but let me kind of get this up here just to see if there's any correlation. Probably not. This is, oh, it's only a couple of months. That's terrible. Never mind. Okay, let me just X out of here real quick. Yeah, so I have a lot of XLM right now. I am in profits, so tomorrow I might just, you know, sell XLM real quick and then go to GME real quick. I know I'm jumping all around like a stupid idiot sometimes. But again, this is why I have my strategy with the GME, right? And it's worth reminding people, okay? There's need to be some strategy moving forward over here. Of course, if you watch me, you know that I have my moon back, which I've never touched. I won't touch until this happens, okay? And again, doing that is because I think that I have a very bad habit of not evaluating, you know, not realizing the value of anything, of any asset, long term. You know, 10 years from now, I don't know how high GME we're gonna go. it might be a lot higher than I expect it to be in this round. So that's why I divided into 3 buckets, right? One bucket is the long-term bucket. No matter what happened, I'm not going to sell that portion. And I'm going to hold until this come to fruition, okay? Now, as far as like my other bag, which is my kind of short-term swing trading, I use that account for my day-to-day, expenses. Thankfully, I have enough to where, I could kind of pay a lump sum bill, like tax bills or anything like that I use. But from time to time, I do, kind of jump in and out of GME in that sense. Like if it makes sense to me to jump out, right? Currently, I do have a price point in which, let me see. Sorry. I'm trying to find, oh my goodness, where's the chart? Goodness, how am I? Sorry, see, I'm not prepared for today at all. Goodness. Like I said, I wasn't prepared to be on live today, so I'm kind of scrambling. Apologize to everybody. All right, everyone, cheers. Do you know when I don't know. Sorry, I don't have any, price target or anything like that. Just noticed it earlier. Not sure if it kicks to today or yesterday. I have no idea what you're talking about. Price target is not, I don't know. Sorry. I bought GME on the 31st, expecting TV to, hopefully it will go up a little more. Okay. All right, congratulations. I know, Manuel, you're a resident Bears. May I say so? I don't know if it's a good characteristic of yours, of who you are. But yeah, the overnight is only 2%. I don't think it's reacting to his tweet as we expected. But I really don't think it's that. The tweet is usually to me, I think he is trolling the media like really hard right now. And then also too, to see if the algorithm reacts, right? I think they learned not to kind of bring the price too quickly or sharp down or whatever, just try to, shake people off, because they cannot shake people off of this company, because we know what the real value of this company could be, the expectation of the earnings and all that stuff. And to say that the company doesn't have any fundamental, catalyst is stupid at this point in time, right? And so again, and as hard as they might try to bring it down, they cannot. How low can they bring it? Let's say, market crash and, the S&P go down. I see like the S&P went down pretty sharply at times, but GME doesn't even react to that, Let's see. See this downtrend here, it was 1% and GME was just, still holding pretty strong in this support level, which is around $31 or so. Yeah, and how low can it go? Tomorrow they might draw it kind of down real quick and then spike back up. But who knows? Again, I'm curious to see myself too. But I'm so glad that I got some calls there and kind of gamble a little bit here. Just to, just in case something happened for today. I didn't expect anything, honestly, but we'll see. Hey Carter, what's up? What's up? Happy New Year. Because I can. Hello. Happy. Yep. Every back, moon back. Let's roll, GME. Yes, let's go. For options, strike price. Oh, okay. What you mean? That's what you mean. Option strike price. Okay, let's see. I mean, I use chart exchange. Perhaps there's some activity maybe. Let's see. I mean, you have to wait until the market open for this to show, right? Is it for this week or which one are you talking about? Spade Canaan? I don't know how you say your handle. Inking all day, yes. The song in the background of that skit was Giving It to Me, Baby. Okay. All right, Carter's knows a lot. You should go out live, Carter. Explain all that. I have no idea. For me, the I'm so bad at like pop cultures and all that stuff. I don't know much. I know this is what is his name? See, I'm blank on his name too. I know he's a very famous comedian. I do watch his stand up sometimes. Dave Chappelle. There you go. Jeez, I can't even. But yeah. So it's probably just telling us, it's time. It's time for them to bring it on. Maybe the red candle. There's a red background here. Bring it down. Perhaps. I'm decoding as we speaking. But yeah, he did tweet this one. Yeah, present. Maybe he's gonna do live stream sometimes. Perhaps. Who knows? Give it to me, kitty. Yes. Because Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday close. Didn't see. Okay, only third. Every week. On every week. Okay. I see. So let's do this one. Are you talking about this one? Only 60, so they brought in 65 for this week, huh? I know, like sometimes the option chain open up just to get people betting it up and down, but sometimes people just buy the weekly and hoping that it's gonna go up. I've gotten burns from the weeklies, quite many times. So, I don't expect anything big or anything. But hey, I'm not mad if it goes up that high tomorrow. I'm ready for anything, honestly. But yeah, so let me see. The biggest chain, obviously, is this one right here, the 17th of January. Because look at the max pain, like we're way above that. So I don't know how the market maker is gonna hedge to that. If we stay elevated in like $10, you guys, close to $10. So how are they gonna hedge? Using what? What are they using? So of course this is what we're expecting, right? Like gamma ram of whatever. And if however it ensues, however it plays out. Who knows, right? But let's see the next stage, which would be the biggest one, right? Of course, anybody could add to this too. So let me see, 35, and then the next stage is, of course, the round number, $40 also will be given, the call in the money. So the higher the price, the more calls would be in the money. And so I forgot when the May run, how high was the call in the money. So again, depends on how many people are exercising their call to get the shares. The market maker is going to know how much shares they're going to have to buy. And so again, depends on people, right? Are you going to want to invest in this company for the long term and then turn your calls into shares and then just hold it for, an extended period of time? Whether institution got into these calls already and they want shares. I mean, that could possibly be the dynamic as well, right? Again, people misconstrue the idea that retail moved this stock. We all know, we've been here for a long time, that retail is not moving this stock at all. To say that retail, just because Roaring Kitty tweet and then boom, that's not an accurate assessment for this at all. And for people to say that, of course they don't know, like they don't track the stock that much, I assume, just make the assumption. Hi Jesus, thank you for joining. Give it to me, baby. Those are the real. Okay. So what are you guys thinking then? Like, is he communicating to us or to the media or to whoever shorting the GME to give it? That episode, that episode of Rick James comes out January 11. Okay, 2000. So now we're thinking about dates again, huh? Okay, whatever date it happens, okay? So, I don't know. But how about the date of January 9th to to April? Remember the Time Magazine one that he tweeted? That was fun. Yeah. Maybe within that time period. So are we thinking that February 11, we're going to see something majors happening to Jimmy, perhaps? I really think you guys okay, so let's just get off of tinfoil for a minute. I don't care about the dates per se, but I really think that he see this setup like really bullish, right? Any technical analysis, people will come out and say how bullish this is. Again, we have it's prime for this type of run. Why? Because we break out, triangles after triangle, just like Moran's was saying, right? Triangle of doom. And it's been consolidating for how long? It's a 3 years, look at the, again, technical analysis, right? When people are saying, oh, the technical analysis. And people who are even skewed to the downside would say this is temporarily, very bullish. If you look at the bankers fund trajectory, I just use this indicator to see that, when is the best time to buy. And usually, again, it's just my own analysis based on this indicator. I might be wrong, but this is when big money are buying, or accumulating, right? So this is the daily candle. And then if you look at the 4 hours, look, where are they buying? They're buying over here, right here. So to say that nobody is accumulating is wrong. They're buying over here. All buys, right? A few sell signal here, right? I'm sure some of the institution who bought, they could make a quick trade over here. Right? They sold here, and then they keep going higher. Now they're buying over here. And so the accumulation is there. To say that, the institution is not interested in this is understatement at the moment. They might be quietly accumulating as we speak, just, to get as many shares as they can. And I'm sure, again, if it runs so quickly to wherever it's going to go, they are going to dump on us too, the institution, because they're not going to be holding this for a long term. Not to say that GME doesn't, it's not that valuable. I'm just saying all the institution out there who bought accumulating down here, they might be happy with just, what, 2 or 3x from here, or even all-time high, Can it reach all-time high? I don't know. It's possible, right? I mean, everybody thinks that Rowan Kitty was gone back those days, 3 years ago, right? So now he's back, and so those are the levels I'm looking at. This week, will it reach 30? I don't think it's gonna do it. I mean, 60, 65. Is it possible? I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? No tinfoil, just I'm just tripping. Okay. Tripping? I don't know what that is. Okay. Tripping on 2004. Okay. I don't know. Again, I might not get the reference here, so I'm sorry, Inkadore. But thank you. All right, the Doomsday. Yes, Doomsday Dorito. $50 has been a huge resistance. Okay, S&P 500 inclusion will break it if we don't break it earlier. Okay, yeah, I know. I'm so excited, to see if we are actually gonna break through the resistance point. And which is, again, I think this level here is going to be something to watch, right? Because again, it's been kind of a resistant for a while. I mean, not resistant, was a resistant over here too. And then price seems to to interact with that level previously. So if we could flip this to support, that's going to be like tomorrow. Oh, can you imagine? But I think it's going to turn into resistant for now, and they're going to fight with everything they got. Now, S&P level is 42. That's when we reach the 18 billion dollars market cap. So this is the line that we want to stay for an extended period of time. Obviously, we need to hold. When I say we, I mean GME as a stock needs to trade above this for an extended period of time for them to, at least qualify for the S&P 500. Of course, there's so many, qualification characteristic and all that stuff, other than the market cap here. But with our balance sheets, we could achieve that within, 6 months, I think, because this coming, this holiday, we have a lot of stuff that we are selling. So I don't doubt that we could, at least achieve profitability in the next quarter. Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to look at. Okay, so PE ratio is still high, but of course that's their talking point there. Let's see, quarterly. Of course, I showed this so many times just in case somebody new coming in. But yeah, so last year we were $100 million. So, and come on, we could beat that, right? But we were a lot higher in terms of revenue. So we've been kind of trending down in terms of revenue, right? So if you look at here, and we trim it in 20, let's say we're down, what is this year? 21%, right? So let's say we're down 21%. Let's go crazy, 25% down. So that minus the original revenue. If we're coming with this particular revenue, come out to be, that's like 25% down. can we beat it? Can we bring in that much? So let's say everything stay the same, right? Cost of revenue. Oh shoot, no. That shouldn't be a good a good point of reference here. I should compare it to like last year by comparison. Like cost of revenue down by 400 billion. So let's say we could achieve like, instead of 1300, we could come at, 250, like down from there. Oops, actually, I should do positive. I'm doing funky math, you guys. I'm sorry. Forgive me. So let's just say our cost of revenue is going to be $1.1 billion. Yeah, we could beat it, you guys. Yeah, we could. I think so. Let's hope for that. It's 42. Oh, really? Wait, which share outstanding did you use? Because it's not... Okay, which number did I use, you guys? Did you use this number or the current one? Because remember, hold on, which one did I use, you guys? So I had this on here. This is the total amount of shares that I'm using. So let's do the math together. How did I come up with? Okay. Let's go. So that's the amount of shares, right? How do I figure out the market cap? Divided by... Hold on, you guys, I'm blanking. Okay, so you're using that one. Okay. If I divide it times 40, 30. Oh, okay. You're right. I must have used this one then. Yeah. That's probably why. It's okay. All right, so $40. That's good. So let's look at the even better, you guys. Yeah, we're pretty close. So within a year, we would reach that for sure. In terms of fundamental here, I'm not talking about short-term price action. Of course, short-term price action could do whatever. But yeah, I mean, you've got to think about this as a long term, you guys. Like if you're new to this, if you're just listening it for the first time, trying to find the level, and expecting that his tweet's gonna do something, you guys, just be careful, okay? You're never gonna be he's a trader, obviously. He trade in and out, and he knows exactly when to buy call options and all that stuff to make the the biggest bag. And again, it's amazing how many shares he's amassed already. And I'm sure he's gonna do a YOLO update at some point, and whether he's gonna double up his position, that's gonna be cool to see, right? So yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow. What is it, Robinhood right now? I know, you guys, I am not even prepared for this live stream at all. But let's see. Look at Bitcoin real quick. Of course, there's some correlation here. That's why I kind of bring it up a little bit. So, you've seen a lot of fractal people. I saw you emergency guy. I watch it just to see what other people said about this trading fractal, whatever. But it seems like anytime Bitcoin goes up, we're following that too. But the period in which we were kind of spike is the period where Bitcoin kind of trailing down, right? Downtrend. So Bitcoin is doing that downtrend right now. Of course, people are expecting it to come down to this level here, which that's what I'm waiting for, that level to come to fruition. And that's when I'm gonna go long on Bitcoin as well. Of course, like I've been kind of following Bitcoin and crypto for a while too. The opportunity is not so much in Bitcoin, it's in the altcoin. It's been kind of like a season for altcoins to go. But again, that's neither here nor there. So yeah, so I think we're due for that season of perhaps they take their profit from Bitcoin, whoever shorting GME, who have Bitcoin, have to liquidate their holding in Bitcoin and buy GME from that. Again, that's my own speculation here, and I'm sure a few other people also have that thought as well. Perhaps. What happened to the last cycle? Same, last cycle. When Bitcoin kind of peaked the first time, we see this period of consolidation here in Bitcoin. Maybe that's where we are at right now. Right there, when Bitcoin dipped, GME is getting ready to rip. Yeah, exciting. So buckle up. Buckle up, buttercup. All right, guys. I think that's all I have. I'm sorry. I'm kind of not prepared for this at all, but I do appreciate everyone coming in and interacting. And yeah, be careful. Don't be selling houses to go into this. I've been accumulating this for quite some time already, and so whoever's fundamentally, I think we're gonna win no matter what. In terms of the short-term price action, it could go to the moon tomorrow or crashing down back to earth tomorrow as well. You never know. But as long as you invest in this in the long term, and long-term shareholder, you're gonna win regardless. Again, it's worth reminding people, fundamentally, GME is doing well. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. As far as the price target for me, that makes sense, that I will accumulate more and more, is under $50. Anything under 50 is a good buy, in my opinion. You know why? Because that's 5 times its book value. I go by book value because that's the only metric that makes sense to me. Because if I go by, price to earning, again, we're in transition, so it's hard for you to measure that. Remember, our price to earnings used to be 400. Now it's down to 180. So what is that? It means that we're kind of inching exponentially to the right side of things in terms of earnings. There you go. That's all you need to see. The trend is here. That's the early trend that you could see, right? So it's worth reminding people that. Because when the news media comes tomorrow, how they cover it, it's going to be meme stock is back up to life again. I'm sure AMC is going to run too, right? The same. But again, don't misconstrue the fundamental of GME here. I know we're not making rockets yet, right? We're not doing anything, to that extent quite yet. we may go into the rocket business at some point in our future. Now, it's also worth reminding people too. Amazon used to only just sell book, right? So that's also a good point to kind of take a note. Again, that's why I'm willing to hold this or whatever, until this is happening, before I sell any amount of this share long term. And then, yeah, if you want to play option and all that stuff, just be careful. Tomorrow, the option's going to spike in IV, and I'm going to sell some of my calls if it hits, okay? But my call, let's see. I have one for this chain, just one in 35. This is what I bought. Yeah, I think I paid, how much did I pay? Just to tell people here. Again, just one contract, you guys. I'm not going insanely heavy in this at all. Just my gambling account here. I paid $240 for that one, so I'm kind of down for that. But it's okay, I thought it was gonna kind of bounce off of the $32, but it came down. Let's see what else. So the IVs for tomorrow is gonna be crazy. Hoping that call is gonna appreciate even more. I don't know if I'm gonna sell tomorrow, you guys, but it really depends. Really depends. If it connects tomorrow, of course I'm gonna sell. So, and then the other two contract, I bought this chain right here. Of course, I know it's not the most popular chain, but I want to give myself a little bit further ahead. I bought the $50 for $130 each, so I'm down for that one too. So, but yeah, again, I have time to wait, so that's why I did it that way. I might sell this one in a couple weeks. Again, depends on the price, you guys. It may not even hit that high. So yeah, the 10 for Carter. We want to represent, sane amount of, like, we don't want people to think of us as a cultist, okay? So calm down. Don't do the tenfold too much. Let's see. GMA stopped trading the same. Okay. You mean like it stopped pegging to GMA? Yeah. Yeah, but they try. They still try. Even, let's see. When, just real quick before I let you go. Even this spike right here was because Ron Kitty tweet back in May, right? So they could still try, but fundamentally, obviously, there's no catalyst here anymore. The only catalyst now for GME is, the only catalyst for AMC now is for GME to do something, right? And so, but again, just to lure people in, I'm sure Adam Aaron's gonna tweet at some point to try to get people in more. Not saying it won't run, obviously. So, but I wouldn't touch it with the 10-foot foot pole. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. Thank you so much for joining, and just be careful. Like I said, exciting. Everything's happening right now, and yeah. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.